back to the Super Speed Next Generation action. That is retro action. Oh, caught you off guard with the Next Generation, but it's Sonic Generations, my walkthrough. I'm your host, DioGenZ, and we can play Act 1 or Act 2 in any order. Now, I mentioned in the previous episode where we went on Green Hill Zone that my first indoctrination, I guess you could say, with Sonic, or experience rather, that sounds a bit better, was with the classic mode of Sonic, and in this level particularly. Green Hill Zone I've experienced, and a little bit of Sonic and Knuckles. But still, by the third stage on this game, I believe I'll already have been quite lost in what Sonic's history was all about. Because I'm pretty much a Sonic noob. I've only played the side-scrolling levels in my time, and not much else. I heard of some of the better and not so good Sonic games that were in 3D, but never got the opportunity to pick them up. But after playing the newer Sonic, the classic Sonic's counterpart of modern Sonic, it's making me want to think of picking up Colors on the Wii. Because I do have Wii, and that is supposedly a good Sonic game as well. It's kind of like Sonic got its revival back in 2010, and this is just playing on strong ever since. Kind of a love letter to all Sonic fans that, hey, Sonic's back in action. Classic and modern. We're going to be using both styles because guess what? Platforming, side-scrolling levels are still hella awesome, and especially with kind of 2.5D. And what I mean by that is it does shift perspectives ever so slightly like we did in that tube there. So you're platforming in a 3D realm. It's not like you're still running with sprites. Oh, and we want to collect these red rings here because they will unlock different abilities that we can get in the skill shop, which we'll talk about later. And also they can unlock artwork pieces and music bits that we can have as custom music to any stage that we've already visited. So you want to be sure to pick those up. But yeah, you know, this is where I knew Sonic best, in the Chemical Plant and especially Green Hill Zone. So this nostalgia here, very awesome to see it revamped and remodernized with awesome graphics. I mean, look at that. Look at that chemical storage tank, that blue thing in the background there. That's awesome. So shimmery and so detailed. Really great to see my past rehashed like this. So because of my experience with Classic Sonic, what I was getting to as the point there is that I'll be playing this game when we enter into a new stage, first with Classic Sonic, then with Modern Sonic. It's also to kind of surprise myself because since I haven't experienced much of Modern Sonic and his 3D entrance into the world, I definitely want to experience that second, kind of save the best for last, whereas Classic Sonic, not that he's any less superior than Modern Sonic, but it's just something I've experienced a lot more of because, you know, I don't know if they have any games from, or any levels, as a matter of fact I don't think they do, from that Blaze the Cat game on the DS. I forget which Sonic that was, but so I've had side-scrolling Sonic all my life, but this mode of Sonic, holy crap. This is something completely new to me, and really marvelous of Sega to do. Being, I guess, the 25th anniversary of Sonic, the main story, after all, is that it's Sonic's birthday, and that freaking blobular mass of evil that ripped through time and space, he's messing things up and preventing the party. So I'm going to say it's maybe his 25th anniversary. I don't know why they wouldn't do it on the 25th anniversary. It'd be kind of odd if they did it on like the 18th or 20th. Like, oh, Sonic's 20, let's do a Generations game. So I'm going to say, best guess is he's 25. But again, I'm a Sonic noob, so correct me in the comments if I'm ever wrong, because I'm sure to be many times during this walkthrough. Something I want to clarify, though, in this walkthrough is that although I'll be doing all the challenge gates and I'll go through every level with both Classic and Modern Sonic, I have no intentions of getting 100%, which means I won't be getting Super on every level. Whatever grade I get is what I get. I will be playing this game many times over, trust me I will, but for the matter of a recording, I'm not going to drive myself crazy to get Super on every level. Plain fact of the matter is, I just suck on some levels way too much for me to ever hope to get Super, so it's something we'll have to accept and go onwards. But hey, if you get super on a level that I suck at, I encourage you to post a video response and show the good people how it's really done in epic Pwn Star style. But I don't mind. I don't have to be the best. I play games to enjoy them. That's something that is also new to me, is by playing through Steam, I get achievements, which I never experienced before, being mainly a Nintendo gamer. You know, when I do experience Sonic, it's always through a Nintendo system. It always has been, in the past at least, until Sonic Generations, of course. My first game that I ever got was a collection of classic Sonic games on the GameCube. It was Sonic Collection. I don't know what else the subtitles were, but I remember it was just a collection of Sonic games. Had Sonic Spinball. It had Dr. Eggman's Mean Bean Machine, I think it was. And it also had some of the classic Sonic and Knuckles. It was a pretty great pack, actually, for its time. And they've done subsequent collections on the DS, which I have not got. But, you know, that's how I first experienced Sonic. And then, of course, Sonic on the DS with that game where Blaze the Cat was featured in. Goddamn fucking crab shooters. So I never really got an experience with achievement points either. I briefly played Xbox 360, but for the most part I ignored all those achievements, and I pretty much just played Portal and Fallout 3. Haven't really picked it up since, also because my component cables for that got damaged. Word to the wise, never get tri-component cables, and by tri, I mean a trifecta that hosts heads for PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii all in one. Seems like a great idea, right? That, you know, save a bunch of money, just get one cable that connects you to all systems. But the problem with that is it has moving parts in it. And anytime a cable has moving parts in it, especially... Oh, phew, I thought I was dead there. Especially a component cable, which is very sensitive, it tends to not work. So achievements are in this game, and it's really cool since I'm getting a kind of 100% walkthrough going for the Let's Play on my channel. I'll be able to obtain these achievements, and seeing myself as a Blazing Meteor achievement every time I get super is also awesome.
Sonic! Tails! This chemical plant feels familiar. I'd never forget a smell like this. And that pink water makes me really nervous for some reason.
You're right, Tails. This place is giving me deja vu all over again.
Sonic. I was afraid I'd never be able to flirt with you again. Wonderful!
Freeing our friends from the past and future! Alright, so we blazed through the chemical plant there, and now we get to check out the Omochao shop and go check to see what the skill swap is all about. Oh, also, something really cool in this hub world here is that Sonic Modern, he has unlimited boost, so you can dash around the stage endlessly. Of course, that's also a later ability that won't be unlocked for a while, unlimited boost that you can do in levels, but the catch is, if you're damaged once, you die. But we won't have to worry about that for a while. So these are some of the skills and purchases you can make at the skill shop. You can get extra lives, you can get shields to enable in levels that you're having trouble with, so maybe there's a classic Sonic level where you just can't get over the spikes and you keep dying because of it, and if you just had a buffer like that bubble, you'd be set. So if you want to enable the skills that you purchase, you have to go into a skill set, whatever set you're running. Right now we're doing A, and choose these different things by clicking on them. I'm pressing A to switch them out, and then A to select which skill I want. A to confirm once more. And you can choose between different skill sets. So if we want a different set that has us doing more daring things like the unlimited boost, but we don't want that to be our main game, we could just do that for supersonic challenges, then you could do that and set it accordingly. Next time, Sky Sanctuary.